Namaste. I, JVN Smritika Chatwal, Assistant Professor, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur, is here to deliver the lecture on drug stability. Drug stability is in physical pharmacy second, which is of sixth unit. Now, let's start. What is drug stability, right? Now, what are the contents? Contents are introduction, importance and need of stability testing, degradation pathways, kinetic stability, solution stability, stability state, pH stability profiles, and last one is what we conclude for it with it, right? Now, stability. Who described the word stability or who gave the definition of stability? USP, United States Pharmacopoeia. USP stands for what? United States Pharmacopoeia. United States Pharmacopoeia defines stability of pharmaceutical products as extent to which a product remains within specified limit and throughout its period of life of storage and use, which is also called its shelf life, right? The capacity or the capability of a particular formulation in a specific container to remain within particular chemical, microbiological, therapeutically and toxicologically specifications are involved in it, and many questions arises by stability definitions. What is the definition of stability can be arise in many question papers of any examination, right? Now, drug stability is defined as the ability of the pharmaceutical dosage form to maintain the physical, chemical, therapeutic, and microbiological properties during the time of storage and usage by the patient, right? The purpose of stability studies. Now, what is the purpose? The purpose of the stability study is to provide evidence on how the quality of the active substance or pharmaceutical product varies with time under the influence of a variety of environmental factors. And what are these environmental factors? These are temperature, humidity, and light, right? These three, temperature, humidity, and light, can affect environmental factors of any product or any of its stability of any product, right? Now, chemical and physical degradation of drug substance may change their pharmacological effect. If changes in chemical and physical properties are observed, then there will be changes in pharmacological effects of the same drug, which is then affecting on their therapeutic and toxicological effect. If pharmacological effect changes, then it will also alter what? Therapeutic and toxicological effect also. Pharmaceutical products are used therapeutically based on their efficacy and safety. Both the measures are very important, right? Efficacy and safety. They should be stable. Efficacy and stability of a product should be stable. Maintenance of quality until the time of usage or until their expiration date is necessary, right? The quality should be maintained under the various conditions that pharmaceuticals encounter during production, storage in warehouse, transportation, and storage in hospital, as well as in the home. The quality should be maintained in any of the area which we state the our product, right? Now, what is the need of stability studies? In points, if we see what are the needs of stability studies, then first one comes in our mind that stability studies needed for quality varies with time. If quality varies with time, then there will be a need of stability studies. And shelf life of drug products. To know the shelf life of drug products, in this we need stability studies, right? In storage condition, to know how it will be stored and which condition it will be stored, then there is a need of stability studies. In container closure suitability, we will need stability studies also. In prevention of expenses, there we will need stability studies. In essential quality attributes, there we will need stability studies. Now, safety point of view of a patient is very necessary, and that is a big need for stability studies, right? In these prime locations or prime suspect things in which we need stability studies, right? Now, where stability studies takes place, if a chemical is new entity, right, their stability studies takes place. In drug discovery system, where we discover a drug molecule or a new molecule, and in clinical studies, where we need stability studies profile. And after post marketing, if when we study a new chemical entities and preclinical trials are over, now we do post clinical trials. When the drug is come under the market, then we do what? Stability studies. That is very important factor, right? Now, it will be a very important question that where we will do stability studies, right? So in drug discovery development, and which stages? New chemical entity, in clinical studies, and in post marketing studies, we do stability studies, right? In preclinical studies, including what? Chemistry, physical properties, biological properties, as we know, pre-formulation studies, in which we do stability studies things, right? And pharmacology, ADME, toxicology, and in pre-formulation studies like bulk characteristics, stability analysis, solubility analysis, in which we do stability studies, right? Now, what are the types of stability? Stability have different types, and these are physical, chemical, genotoxic, therapeutic, microbiological, toxicological. These are what types of stability, right? Now, stability studies are done under the three major consideration. For example, first one is long term. We do long term studies in which the storage condition is 25 degrees centigrade plus minus 2 degrees centigrade, and this is the temperature. But what will be the RH? RH will be 60%, RH plus minus 5%. That will be the storage condition of a drug molecule. If we study its stability testing, then in long term studies, we take that molecule and store it in these kind of conditions. Now, what will be the testing time? It will be in months. First we do for 0 months, then we do for 3 months, after that we do for 6 months, after that we do for 9 months, after that we do for 12 months, after that we do for 18 months, and that will goes to 24, 36, 40, and 48 and 60 months, right? And a minimum time period covered by this data submission is 12 months. Now, in intermediate or controlled, which is also called as controlled studies, the storage conditions will be 30 degrees centigrade plus minus 2 degrees centigrade, and the RH will be 60% RH plus minus 5%, and the testing time will be in months 0, 3, 6, 9, and 12 months. For these months, we will do the stability studies, and minimum time period covered by data at submission is 6 months. Now, what we'll do in accelerated studies, that is the third study, and which is of short time. And in this short term study, the storage condition will be 40 degrees centigrade plus minus 2 degrees centigrade. That will be the temperature, and RH, relative humidity, that will be 75% plus minus 5%. And the testing term in months will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, and 9 months. And the minimum time period covered by data at submission will be 6 months, right? Now, what will be the degradation pathway? A degradation of an active drug leads to lowering of quality and quantity of the therapeutic agent in the dosage form, right? If degradation occurs, we know quality and quantity differ for active drug molecule, right? A toxic product formation may also takes place due to decomposition instability of drug product, and that can lead to a decrease in its bioavailability, right? We all know about the bioavailability, and bioavailability alters by which lowering of quantity, and lowering of quantity occurs by what? Degradation of an active drug molecule, right? Changes in physical appearance of given dosage form may also take place. If degradation of active drug molecule takes place, then it will change its appearance. The drug molecule changes its appearance, right? So we know, oh, the molecule is degraded. Now we don't want to take that molecule, right? Degradation may increase or decrease the potency of a drug. It may decrease, or in many chances there that will decrease the potency of a drug, right? Not increase, right? Now, what are the types of degradation pathways? Degradation pathways has various types like physical pathway, chemical pathway, microbiological pathway, toxicological pathway, therapeutic pathway. By physical means, chemical means, microbiological, toxicological, and therapeutic means the active molecule can be degraded. Like in chemical way, chemical reaction can take place and molecule will be degraded. And if in physical form, what will occur? The environmental changes can degrade a drug molecule, right? Now, in physical degradation, what will occur? Loss of volatile compounds will occur, loss of water will occur, absorption of water will occur, crystal growth can occur, polymorphism can occur, color changes can occur, photolysis can occur, and these all things can occur in physical degradation. If this occur, then we know that the is degraded. Now we can't consume that molecule because the active compound is degraded, and that how we know this? By physical degradation. And how we know that physical degradation is occurred, right? By knowing the physical changes in the active drug molecule, like color change, photolysis, loss of water, crystal growth in it, polymorphism in it, right? Okay, now you can understand what is the physical degradation of a molecule, right? Now, and by studying one by one, we will discuss all these I all these mm, mm, all these values, right? Now, first one is loss of volatile compounds. Some of volatile compounds like alcohol, ether, iodine, volatile oils, camphor, menthol, etc. escape from the formulation, expose them degraded, right? Because volatile oils are very much volatile in nature, so they evaporate very fast. And if these essential oils evaporate, then the formulation is degraded, right? For example, some type of tablets, nitroglycerine tablets, right? In nitroglycerine tablets, aromatic water is present, and if or aromatic water is evaporated due to its volatile nature, then the nitroglycerine tablets are degraded and they are of no use, right? So, how we can prevent this loss of volatile compounds and physical degradation? Such products should be placed in well-closed containers where there is no chances of environmental exposure, right? Temperature should be proper in their place, right? Okay, so as we know in this, so we can reduce physical degradation by this, right?